Wonderful. Just getting in the spirit. Nothing's come easy for Bills receivers this season. In particular, their wideouts. Buffalo's wide receivers rank 25th in yards per reception. They are not a threat downfield. They rank last in air yards per target. Quite the opposite with a running back or a tight end. First in the NFL in yards per catch and air yards. And then there's this from Bills reporter Elena Getzenberg. She reports tight end Dalton Kincaid has been ruled out of Sunday's game against the Bucs. I guess some good news, though, if you're looking on the other side. Khalil Shakir is headed in the right direction. He should be in good shape for the game. Dan, we heard your reaction there. What's going on with these Bills receivers?
Yeah, so no one's getting open. I think that's the thing that we all have seen on tape. And the reality is it's kind of the same group that it was last year. But it's starting to show itself in kind of the butterfly effect of that. I mean, if you just go back to last week, this is the Dolphins. This ain't the Broncos. They're just getting strapped up. Now, here's what I would say. It's kind of elementary route concepts. You know, there's not a ton of stacks and bunches. You're not giving guys an advantage to get open. And so I would say this, and I think the world of them. This falls on Joe Brady right now, okay? Joe Brady's brilliant. He's brilliant. He's a fantastic offensive mind. If we all know you're not getting open on the perimeter, the defenses know you're not getting open, then it has to go back to what are we doing formationally, and schematically, help them to get open. They're not going to get open themselves. So then it falls on Joe's shoulders to get into bunches, to get into stacks, to get into rubs and picks, to try to create the separation schematically rather than my guy better than your guy. That has to develop quickly in this offense.
But Daniel, if you go back to last year, I know both you and Mina know this, we saw all of those things from the past game. It was, in my opinion, why Khalil Shakir was able to have the success that he would have in yards after the catch. And so now, what's the change in the way that Joe Brady...
Bills Mafia, gather round because this is the moment. The Buffalo Bills are at a crossroads. We're not just talking about a game. We're talking about identity. We're talking about redemption. We're talking about the kind of fight you live for. After the sting of that loss to the Miami Dolphins, the chatter around the league has been loud. Can Buffalo bounce back? Can they reassert themselves? Can they reclaim that edge? And today I have news that should make every fan in Bills Mafia sit up, raise the volume, and get ready, because we've got a spark of hope, a shot at redemption right here. It all starts with the return of key pieces. The injury report this week reads like a wake-up call. WR Joshua Palmer is cleared to dress. Cornerback Christian Benford is back. Defensive end A.J. Epinesa cleared as well. And not just one or two. Linebacker Terrell Bernard, D.E. Joey Bosa, D.T. Jordan Phillips, W.R. Khalil Shakir, all trending toward full strength for the November 16 home battle versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. While nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, the message is loud and clear. Buffalo is getting bodies back. And in a sport of inches, fresh legs matter. Palmer's return gives Allen that extra target out wide, someone defenses must honor, someone who creates leverage. Benford back in the secondary means less stress, more confidence, better individual matchups. Bosa and Phillips returning on the D-line mean they can climb back toward the wrecking unit we all expect. This is the spark. But let's not sugarcoat it. The Bills roster has been battered. The loss to Miami exposed holes. The passing game stalled. The run defense faltered. The schedule is unforgiving. And yes, the Bucs aren't the patsy. They're coming in with something to prove too. But here's the thing. When the avalanche starts rolling again, bodies matter. Bounce matters. Momentum matters. The home turf, Bills Mafia roaring, Orchard Park snow swirling around, these are intangible advantages. Buffalo has them. So let's break it down. Offense. Palmer's back, which means Allen can breathe a little. He can look deeper, push the boundary. The defense now must respect the deep ball, the intermediate threat, the route tree expansion. That means better spacing, more play action, less just hand it to Cook and hope. Yes, James Cook is elite. He must stay elite. But the essence of a championship offense is versatility. With Palmer and Shakir healthy, Buffalo can tilt the field. Let the defense hold up one person, hit the other. That's the concept. That's the growth. On defense, Benford returning means matchups improve. The Bucs love to test the perimeter, find seams, push the ball. With Benford healthy, the Bills can handle that better. Add Bosa, Phillips, Bernard all active means better front seven rotation, fresher pass rush, more ability to disrupt. The report says 4 defenders are still questionable, but 8 of the 14 are good to go. That's progress. That's a signal that Buffalo isn't limping, they're healing. Now let's talk narrative. Week 11. Games like this define seasons. The Bucs, they've had a rough go, but they're dangerous because they've been ignored. Buffalo, they've been under scrutiny, and yet the most powerful sporting moment is when the doubters are wrong. That's where belief kicks in. Bills Mafia, you know how it feels. You've been in the trenches, you've roared, you've lifted voices. Now your team needs you louder than ever. Picture this, Highmark Stadium, the crowd deafening, wind slicing, the Bucs offense trying to set tempo. Bills respond with a quick strike. Palmer breaks free. Allen uncorks a bomb. Benford picks off a pass on the first drive. Bosa crashes the pocket. Bernard makes the tackle behind the line. Momentum swings. The narrative flips. Buffalo isn't chasing. They're dictating. They're not hoping. They're doing. And yes, the injuries are still a cloud. Tight end Dalton Kincaid is ruled out. Some defensive backs still questionable. But every champion faces adversity. The difference is grit. The difference is depth, and that return of key players is the crack in the door that leads to a roar. Let's also remember, Buffalo isn't just playing for a win. They're playing for status. They're playing to send a message to the division, to the conference, to themselves. The AFC East doesn't wait. The spotlight doesn't blink. The Bills have to show up, and with Palmer and Benford active, they have more firepower than they've had in weeks. So here's where we are. The stage is set. The key pieces are returning. The opponent is worthy. The urgency is real. Buffalo has the home field, the crowd, the narrative, and now the players. The return of Joshua Palmer gives the offense a new dimension. The return of Christian Benford shores up the secondary. Together, they lift the ceiling. They raise the ceiling for every drive, every play, every moment. Bills Mafia, this is our time. The winter is coming, the frost is rising, but in Orchard Park, the fire burns. The 2025 season isn't done. Far from it. With the roster healing, the quarterback motivated, the crowd electric, Buffalo is dangerous again. Dangerous in the way champions are. Dangerous in the way the league must respect. The Bucs will feel it, the viewers will see it, the scoreboard will reflect it. So let's ride together. Let's believe together. Let the doubt outside the stadium fade into silence, while inside the stands our roar echoes. If you're ready for this, if you believe in this squad, hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell, join the conversation in the comments. Tell me, what excites you most about the return of Palmer and Benford? Is it the deep threat? Is it the secondary stability? Is it just the full squad back together? Drop your take. Let's get loud. Let's get ready. And always remember, Bills Mafia, this is our house. This is our moment. Go Bills!